2 is Brewster. The mount of Tony Dobbin. 3, Carly's Quest, Keith Mercer. 4, English Dreamer, Graham Lee. 5 is Mr. Nora, Anthony Evans. 6, My Way to Solzen, Chocolate Thornton. 7, Neptune Collonge is Ruby Walsh, and 8, Starzan is Timmy Murphy. 8.
Accurate price at the moment. Neptune Collonge at 6-1 in second position in the market, and that's clear second favourite. It's 12-1 bar. Brewster is 14s. There's really not been anything backed against this favourite. English Dreamer is 2-5 and solid favourite. Neptune Collonge second best at 6-1, 12-1 bar 2.
English Dreamer has jumped off towards the rear of the field for Graham Lee. And on settling down, Mr. Nora goes on here from the 2 greys. Bobbin in the centre. Neptune Collonge over on the far side. First of 12. They all clear it safely. Mr. Nora the near side, and over on the far side, Neptune Collonge. 2 lengths away then Bobbin from Brewster. 2 lengths back in the field then is My Way to Solzen in the red jack at the centre. They're followed by English Dreamer. 2 lengths further back is Starzan. And at the rear of the field, Carly's Quest, as they prepare to leave the back now, starting this long run towards home on the first occasion. There's the aerial shot of them, fairly well grouped up. This Totesport long walk hurdle transferred from Windsor last week, where it was frosted off, unfortunately. But galloping out in front is Neptune Collonge, this promising young hurdler, ridden by Ruby Walsh, by 2 lengths to Mr. Nora, tucked away on the inside. Half a length away, Bobbin, who's not fully settled in the centre, wants to go faster. In behind them is Brewster. Starzan back in the field is taking a hold as well, and giving Timmy Murphy a bit of a nightmare in the early stages. My Way to Solzen, Carly's Quest, and English Dreamer is the one on the extreme left, ridden from behind today, with a fair pace up front, not a torrid one. But English Dreamer about 6 to 7 lengths off the pace. Coming to the next. And on the near side, Neptune Collonge is a leader by a length to Mr. Nora over on the far side. Half a length away then Bobbin. 3 parts to Brewster from My Way to Solzen. Then further back is English Dreamer. They all jump that well. Starzan is behind them, and 3 or 4 lengths away then is Carly's Quest. As they come up now towards the 5th. So we're the one in front of the stands. With the last next time round. Neptune Collonge near side. Mr. Nora the far side. They're followed by Bobbin. 2 lengths away then Brewster, who just reached for that. Then English Dreamer, who's just edging a bit closer. And Norman Williamson, an interested bystander in the grandstand. At this stage, English Dreamer, would you think he's going like a long odds on favourite, Norman?
Yeah, he's doing his usual, Jim, a little bit on and off the bridle, but just as we get a close shot of him there, he's travelling hard on the bridle now and jumping super. Neptune Collonge, we mentioned him before the race. Ruby Walsh is giving him a lovely ride in front. He's jumping super. And My Way to Solzen back in the field, travelling nice and keenly for Chocolate Thornton. But at the moment, I'd be happy with the favourite, Jim.
Let's see them climb uphill now. And it's Neptune Collonge out in front by 3 parts of a length to the other grey, which is Bobbin. Brewster just in behind them, followed by Mr. Nora the inside. English Dreamer just niggled along by Graham Lee going into the back. My Way to Solzen is just behind them. Starzan right out the back in company with Carly's Quest as they head now to the 6th. It's Neptune Collonge, the leader, jumped that immaculately. Starzan back in the field wasn't too fluent. Jumping it in second, Mr. Nora, who's nearest the camera in the blue and red striped cap. In the centre in third then is Bobbin, followed by Brewster. Just obscured on the far side is English Dreamer as they head over the 7th. And English Dreamer's lost a bit of ground there and given a slap with the whip by Graham Lee. He's not happy. Brewster's right there in the centre. Let's see if the long odds on favourite shakes his ideas up here a bit. He'll need to, because he's been racing in snatches for me. And Graham Lee just giving him a reminder down the back as they head over that one. And at this stage, he's hard at work and he pulls the bat again, getting no response. 4 left to jump. And it's Neptune Collonge from Mr. Nora, then Bobbin from My Way to Solzen, and further back is Brewster. English Dreamer still under the pump here and making no impression at all from Starzan, and tailing off is Carly's Quest. Good shot of the favourite there. You can see how far he's behind. He's 6 lengths off the pace. And on the outside there of Brewster as they leave the back, and he's not making an impression at all at the moment. Neptune Collonge, though, meanwhile, is going well for Ruby Walsh by a length and a half. To in second, Mr. Nora, then My Way to Solzen, and a half length away, Bobbin, who's now under the whip. A long gap to Brewster. English Dreamer doing absolutely nothing. Followed then by Starzan, and tailed off as Carly's Quest. Into the home straight now, and they come to 4 out. Neptune Collonge going as well as anything. About 2 in front here as he comes to 4 out. Jumps it immaculately again. By golly, he's going pretty well, although he's now starting to ride him along. Then in second is My Way to Solzen, followed by Starzan, who's creeping into it. English Dreamer won't run a place as they head over the next, though, and it's Neptune Collonge, who's a half length in front. My Way to Solzen is the big danger on the far side. 6 or 8 lengths away, Starzan, followed by English Dreamer. At the second last, Neptune Collonge, My Way to Solzen together. English Dreamer a faller English Dreamer at the second last. They come now towards the last. My Way to Solzen the far side, 2 in front of Neptune Collonge. About 8 lengths away then is Starzan. They've cleared right away. 1 left to jump though. My Way to Solzen on the far side for Chocolate Thornton. Neptune Collonge nursed over the last. He made a bad blunder and that settled it. It's My Way to Solzen who's outstayed them. Goes on for a shock win in the Totesport long walk hurdle. Wins it by 5. Second Neptune Collonge. Third Starzan. Followed then by Bobbin, Brewster, Carly's Quest, Mr. Nora. They're the only finishers.
My Way to Solzen, 12. Neptune Collonge at 6-1 finished second here. Starzan finished third, ran a big race at 66-1. English Dreamer, though, was the unplaced odds on 2-5 favourite.